Hey everyone, I am Manic Landizzy, and welcome back to some more Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So I did actually start the game before my stream, and then I decided to stop it because it has one of those catch-up sequences, and it was different to the last one, so I thought I'd go back to the start screen again. I've only just got back from the shop. I haven't had anything to drink yet today. So I'm just thinking, do I need to turn the volume up on that? Probably needs to go up a little. So, there we go. And if the volume of the game is too low for you, or like, still needs to go up a bit. Yeah, if it's too low or too high, please let me know.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Yeah, so I've now...
Just ain't like any I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've now done the whole dreaming thing. And now I'm off to go and find Dandelion, who's probably in trouble somewhere, probably been shagging the wrong person's wife. Because that's what bards do. Ponce. Is that basically the word for a male prostitute in this? Because strumpet is obviously prostitute. I'm curious, I'm going to go and talk to the Ponce. Where's he gone?
Humblest greeting. Humblest greeting.
Well,
Maybe not, maybe it is just like someone who's upper middle class or something.
Looking for something unusual?
Something unusual? What do you class as unusual? Yeah, I think you're
well, another freak.
maybe a bit insane.
Think I pissed me trousers.
You haven't even got any trousers.
Black ones, Redanians, as long as they pay.
Oh, there's a thing here.
Oh God, the Reaper's come for me.
Right, where's the entrance? The Redanian army yields you now. Enlist and become a hero of the North.
Cheap wine.
No, she don't come to the room.
But there's also
So dumb. What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey, a vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a Witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Sure, I'll try a dumpling.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, looking for a good swordsmith.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
No, some of them look a little
Damn
bit
shame
battered.
you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst Van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to Town Hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection, and in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
I'm probably going to
Tried
end up paying
negotiating,
Cleaver a
making
visit.
a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Well, I get a sword
Want me
out
to
of it,
help
I
you get you
assume.
supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Be interested in trying to kill drowners with a trebuchet. Suppose you could load them into the trebuchet and hewn them at a
Fine.
wall.
Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Right, so that's another quest for later.
Looking for something unusual.
God, you're all into weird shit here.
Fancy a fuck?
Blunt and to the point. You need to get some ears.
Well, well, another freak.
Hey, you seen any prime filly? Cute or not too cute, that is the...
I keep saying about attention to detail in games, but
Help, save me.
love the attention to
Dying.
detail in this.
Poverty.
You're dying, are you? But obviously you don't want any coin. Locked. Okay, so another way in then. Well, that was in the game and it's next door's dog. Mine's, every time I hear that dog from next door, it just some ghost holding that up. Yeah, every time I hear that.
Stinking scadges. All we wanted was... Don't give a... Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Yep, next door's dog is going nuts. Reminds me of an Eddie Izzard sketch. Caesar, the small yappy type dogs. Maybe shut the fuck up.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Oh, what? I'm not allowed to... I was hoping I could at least use hard on them.
Yeah, almost like we never left Earth.
I told you this place was...
Why does Zoltan get a cudgel and I got to use my fists?
Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan, you look good.
I might need to turn the music down
What
and...
with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Can I get into... No, I can't until I'm done the dialogue. It's, I'm sure I've had like an update or something. It's like reset all of my settings, because I remember, was it last week or week before? I had to go in and redo all my graphics settings because it was set to 4K. I never play in 4K. I don't have a good enough screen to play in 4K.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognise her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Wrong buttons. What is it? What? No, I don't want the magic lamp on. How did I turn it? I don't know how to turn the magic lamp on
A
now.
note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
That's Rich Dandelion in planning. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Yeah, of course he's only been meeting women. It's Dandelion. Yeah, like I said, he's probably stuck his dick in the wrong woman.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Should you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Right, it's sure Dandelion won't mind me pinching loads of crap out of his stuff. Just say that it was the vagrant set. Is that Dandelion in that painting? I think that is supposed to be...
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
Now, obviously, I've only got really the TV series to go on, but I don't see Dandelion killing any monster, to be honest. Oh, we've got
From
more.
the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Which is the one because they smashed his original loot. Right, so we've got to read that letter. Like a rose abashed in its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humour's blue. She shunned her lessons in chivalry to swing her dwarf with agility. Okay, so we're looking for Rosava, Atur, Molly, Vespula. Okay, so no, these are actually clues. Oh, it actually tells you underneath. So yeah, he keeps a diary of who he's shagged, but he keeps that diary in the form of poetry. Oh, lovely weather. Weather wasn't bad just now. Right, where do we go first? Well, we'll do it in the order that's there. How does Dandelion not end up with the clap?
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Do I pay or do I piss off a gang? I'll pay.
Take this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Oh, I'm going to be seeing more of them.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not quite.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Yeah, Gerald of Riverrun. Yeah, I took Dandelion out whoring.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
So,
Yeah,
he
right.
picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring.
I was about to say
horse
that.
Pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last
Hey, Chrissy.
straw. All
How are
those
you?
questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
I would like to read the poem about that.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
No, it's Dandelion. There's no reason. He probably was going off banging other women somewhere.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
When you're talking about Dandelion, yeah.
Thanks for your help.
Well,
Listen,
Dandelion pays
when I find
money.
Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Right, so
Dreams like this come soda time.
Yeah,
Right.
There's Dandelion's next bit of cake.
Just hoping they'll come down hard at harvest this year.
Kind of has me tempted in my a D&D game to play a bard and just not play the stereotype.
Come, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
I'll go and then.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Let's see what the Dandelion
What
had
did
to
you
say.
and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
You need to try and
But
do
as
something
he
about the
perished,
witch hunters.
The goings on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
That's, I can't think of a better way to go out to stick your finger up to witch hunters. See what it has to say to that.
I know this is none of my business, but why do
I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead.
It's
Discovered
explaining here.
clothing, costumes, to
Essentially,
express
yeah.
all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next.
More the-
That is true freedom.
Fluid is probably a better,
Have you never
better
thought to
description.
become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Right, Marabella next. I mean, at least Dandelion knows how to take no for an answer. He did try banging them.
winds howling.
How's a body live amidst such crowds, noise, stench?
I think one of my favourite depictions of the bard stereotype is in there's a bunch of like YouTube movies called The Gamers, done by Dead Gentleman Productions. They are really good, but they portray the bard stereotype really well.
White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
Oh, what is this over again? Oh yeah, there was some religious preacher that there was no way you couldn't offend him. Well, as long as I get a receipt. I don't think it's going to come. I think they want to fight. But
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Yeah, drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
yeah, I knew they were just wanted to fight.
Mistake.
Oh, they. They get. Ooh. At least I can use. Now you know what it's like to burn. Damn it. Right, this time I'm not going to give up my sword. Should have known that they were just wanting to get my weapons off me so I couldn't fight back.
How's a body live amidst
I mean,
such
it's
crowds, noise,
you have
stench?
guards everywhere, like the Redanian army. Then you've got the witch hunters. Then you've got like the Horsons, King of Beggars. What's the other one? Cleaver. It's essentially it's a lawless city, but masquerading as a place of law.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It'll just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Bit late on that one. Igni want to get away from the Vidanian soldiers because I don't want to piss them off. Oh, come on! They were in the way. Yeah, you've lost quite... Oh wow, look at my health. I mean, at least I suppose it didn't kill me.
Is it always been crooked?
Of
course not. They built it straight, then 2 men moved in, wanted to break into the span.
I'm going to have to meditate, aren't I? Because at least the guards only knocked me out. I would have thought, yeah, they could have bunged me in a cell or anything, but...
Mind the guards, they're worse than thugs.
Yeah, I noticed.
Help a poor bloke out.
Mutant.
Why are you pouring seed on a body?
Now I gotta wash him again. Damn blood just won't scrub off. My man comes home, blood died.
Where you going?
Cities.
I'm now over encumbered, so I need to dump a load of stuff. What am I over encumbered with? Am I just carrying like an obscene amount of just random crap? I must only just be... Yeah, I'm only just over my maximum. Well, none of this actually weighs anything. Neither does any of the crafting materials, so... Oops. I'm not carrying... It's these cudgels, isn't it? Or maces. Macei? What would the plural of mace be? You any idea what the plural of mace would be? A plural of mace. Would it be macei, maces, or just mace? Is it a word like sheep? Because it's not sheeps or like that. Like plural of an octopus is octopi. You don't say octopuses. But like mace, like what would the plural of mace be? Because you say swords, shields. I'm pretty sure you don't... Maces don't sound right. I mean, they don't even weigh that much. What the hell is taken... What is... Oh, it's probably books, actually. I've probably got loads of books, and that's probably what's filling my... No, books don't seem to weigh anything. A couple of the quest items... Oh, I do have a crap load of warpide though, and they weigh a bit. So I need to do something with all that. I have no idea what to do with those items.
Let's go kill some monsters.
I need to find where's Dandelion's thingy. Just there, and can I set a waypoint of that, and I'll just dump it all in the chest, so that I can run.
You're all right. You're pale as death.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
I mean, at least it's not like the Elder Scrolls games where you get over encumbered and you can't even move.
Hey, There are mouse droppings in this bread. Devilish. They smell like shit.
But knowing what swords and armour and stuff actually feel like, it doesn't take much to over-encumber you. I do that random when you don't expect it. Due to jump scare. It didn't really scare me. I'm starting to get used to it. I need to make some other things that come up on the screen. And it's like, I wouldn't really get a jump scare with playing a game like this. Because it doesn't set that tone. If I was playing a horror game, yeah, it doesn't matter what thing you redeem, it would make me jump. In fact, the Milky one makes me jump more than the Salad Fingers one does. The Salad Fingers one is just creepy.
These days, they're brained, all of them.
Need help with. I want Wurzel Gummidge to come up. IB bump. I don't know what you mean by that. And what would you want Wurzel Gummidge saying? And it's like, it would also depend. I mean, I could help you with it. It just depends whether I can get a clean sample. Because it's like I wanted Alan Partridge. There's one of the episodes of Alan Partridge. He's meeting up with someone from the BBC who's refusing to give him a new series of Knowing Me, Knowing You. And Alan Partridge gets all offended by it and then pulls up this piece of cheese. And he's there going, "Do you like cheese?" You know, have a smell. Smell my cheese. Smell my cheese. Smell my cheese, you knobber. And the thing is, I wanted to get a clean sample of him saying, "Smell my cheese, you knobber." Or just simply just him going, "Smell my cheese." And then having just a lump of cheese coming on the side of the screen, get to about halfway and then drop down so it looks like it's hit me in the face. But I can't get a clean sample of it where there isn't canned laughter or the other character in the scene talking. Because while he's there saying "smell my cheese," before he's even finished saying the sentence, the other character's saying, "No, I'm alright, thank you. No, thank you." So I can't get a clean sample of that. With the Milky one, I actually had to use 2 samples to get that because although there's like loads of clips from the Hunt and Dennis show where you have the character Mr. Strange going lovely and milky, but he doesn't often say the two together like that quick. So, and you've also usually got quite a bit of canned laughter over it. So it's like the bit where I actually got in there saying milky has come from a bit where I think in the clip he's actually, "Oh hello, milky." Yeah, he doesn't say lovely in front of it.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside, class is in session.
Okay.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Right, wait until the lesson is over. So.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not.
Oh, that bottle's nearly empty. Oh, did I pick up on a mission thing there? Or was that the end of the lesson?
In the great when I grow up. This one's got.
Yeah, I think I need to get another bottle of Gaviscon and order some more.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
I'm actually curious with penicillium. Obviously, I can't think of his name now. Is attributed to discovering penicillium and the antibiotic effects of it. But I do wonder whether that was sort of like lost knowledge, like whether you go back to essentially pre-Christian Britain, like whether penicillium was known about then, because obviously there was a lot of knowledge that was lost with like herbal medicines and stuff because, well, it was witchcraft.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could do Roger, the Roger from American Dad one, because I don't remember American Dad having canned laughter in it.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
And obviously, like with the Wurzel Gummidge one, you need to be careful with certain phrases, because bear in mind, we have phrases and terms in the UK which can be considered slurs in another. Like, for example, the British name for a cigarette. If you're in a bar in America and you say, well, like another one is like, we might say to pinch, we might use the term bum. If you use the UK terminology to say, can I pinch a cigarette? That means something completely different in the United States. And is also a homosexual slur. So yeah, you want to be careful about what the phrase says. I mean, there's another one, like even just old phrases meaning something completely different today, like the. I'm trying to remember now whether it was from the Avengers or Captain America or something, and I can't remember the exact like comic book thing, but it's using like old terminology to mean like blunt advice, and it's something like Captain America saying to someone else saying something like, sounds like Iron Man needs some hard cock from Captain America, or something like that. But it is, at the time that the comic book was printed, that term meant blunt advice. Whereas today, that means something completely different. So, you do need to be a bit careful with what you have your notifications saying.
Another trustworthy source.
It's always good in games like this. I think you could do it in Oblivion and stuff as well, and Skyrim, where listening to townfolk, like going about their conversations, you can end up picking up on like various quests and stuff just by listening to them.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Yeah, they, I think, are just noble house
Geralt
guard.
of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Oh, what do I put? An Imperial General and Witcher meet and know each other. Surprising. We've met before? Right, that's not a question. I think this is one of those parts in Witcher 3 where if you've played Witcher 2, you can load your save game in Witcher 3 and essentially continue story. So the events that play out in Witcher 2 affect Witcher 3. However, if you haven't played Witcher 2, you can kind of simulate those events from Witcher 2 in Witcher 3 by answering questions. And I think this might be one of those moments, because I'm pretty sure you can't go to Vesemir here. I'm gonna have to check on the map.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Okay.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys?
Oh, of course.
You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems
Yeah, no, I have.
that you
Yeah,
share some
that's right at the
interests.
beginning.
But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you
Yeah,
consider
is he the
Witcher?
guard or is he the what? Not
Care
the
to
guard.
partake of some sophisticated
Yeah,
diversion?
no, yeah, he's the general. He's the one that you talk to just on your way to talk to Emperor Emir. He's in the in one of the rooms and he's got all like battle plans and stuff laid out on the table, and you can talk to him there. So no, yeah, that is in this game. I mean, it just shows how like big the game is and how easy it is to forget certain bits within it. Yeah, I'll go with them.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way then.
Yeah, unlike a lot of them from oh, what they called again? They call them the black ones. I'm trying to remember. The Nilfgaard. He's one of the all-right Nilfgaardians. Like most of them are just stuck up their own arse. Yeah, this is how you bow. This is how a doublet should be worn. Make sure you're clean shaven. For one does not
We've
want to
arrived.
look like a ruffian.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
Yeah, depicted
guess
very,
so.
very
Called every
different
horse
to how
I've
they
had
are
Roach.
depicted in the series.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Something tells me there's going to be a horse race here.
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
I'm going to leave the Molly bit for a minute because it seems like an inappropriate time to say I'd like to talk to Molly. Don't get me wrong, like, you know, Geralt's got a quest which does have some degree of like urgency, but it just doesn't seem an appropriate moment to do that.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word.
Although he does know, he knows what my
I find them to be far
overall
more
mission
honest
is.
than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Yeah, no, I'll do the race bit.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Well, I'm going to make that decision while I am on a break, and we'll do the race when I get back. So don't go away. I will see you all shortly. Mess me up.
Oh, wait, no. I did my move and I've just messed myself up. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. I can go all the way around here and... Aha!
You did mess yourself up, Bo.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're gonna move and then...
Necklace should be in the bedroom.
There's a shadow there. Oh, fucking hell! Sorry, it's just that... I don't want to go any further. The tongues are doing fine.
And that's a big Nope. Are you
Are you?
That's a good one.
That's brilliant. I like it. I like that one. Oh, that one's good.
Okay, so far.
Does it look like he uses the toilet roll when he's got two toilets like right next to each other? Does he like perch on two toilets at once?
I give you a chance to leave and
What the
save
fuck?
your wretched hide.
God, that scared the shit out of me. Fine, I'm gonna just go in there full melee. It's like, fuck you, zombies. I'm gonna, yeah, just...
Hello, balls.
Yeah, fuck you, and fuck you. Yeah, fuck you too. And you. Yeah, more you? Yeah, you can fuck off, and you. And I did not close that door behind me. Oh, the fuck!
What?
And a poacher lining up a shot of an African white rhino. And on Malcolm's track, you got a runaway stroller carrying triplets. A trolley will disturb an ancient Native American burial ground. But those Native American Indians are the evil geniuses who masterminded this whole scenario. That would have made more sense on top of the babies, actually.
Yeah.
Alien... God, he didn't see me get in here. you fucking doing shit. Oh, come on. Fucking finally! Oh, fuck me, that was hard. There we go. So the achievement unlocked is Space Odyssey. Okay, this is kind of amusing.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Hit F2.
Entering system. Unholy retribution. Entering system. Ice mists.
Gallery. Chat audio. Hang on, let's start going. Thank you so much!
Anna?
Fuck this silent treatment shit. Thank you so much!
So much!
I am travelling that fast that my my shots are coming back at me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go a bit slow here because I can't.
Asteroid.
Shit!
Pulse ray emitter.
So, as I promised, the intro that I did for Phasmophobia, which I hate the fact that... No, I don't want it muted. Hey everyone, last Tuesday I said that I was looking for a horror game that would actually shit me up, and I believe I finally found it. It is still in early access, so it still has a few bits to iron out, but this game is probably the best horror game I've played. I have never felt so uneasy and actually scared with any video game that I've ever played. So I would like to introduce you to... So yeah. Thank you all for waiting. I think I'm tempted to go for the chestnut, but I think it was the chestnut. They said it was difficult to... didn't behave very well, but was really fast. But I'm thinking of playing it safe for the stamina and going with the bay.
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
I'm trying to think what that reminds me of, like...
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Faster. Right, let's get a nice, decent lead. Give him a stamina to about half, and then canter.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
So I want to try and...
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Try and stay in front of him at least. Hey. Because I don't know how far we got.
The rush of air.
I've been trying to think what his accent reminds me of, and it's just popped in my head. Dragon Ball Z Abridged. You've got a couple of aliens in it that have this weird German
What a
accent.
thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Right. Again, try and listen to what other people have to say as well.
Sick of it all.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Dandelion really has been telling some stories. Do I play into Dandelion's bullcrap, or do I say that it was me rescuing him? I mean, I don't know. I think Dandelion does need to learn some lessons in humility.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
No, he's a good-for-nothing sleepabout.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
What the hell? Okay, it appears the witch has just crashed on me. I've not had that happen before. Bear with me while I just get that running up again. That hopefully that autosaved just after the race. Now it does make me wonder whether I've had like some Windows update or something, because I've had a few issues with capturing stuff on OBS now. I'm just going to quickly check in the options there and check some of the settings. I did say actually that I wanted to turn the music volume down a touch and keep the vocal up. And I'll bring that down a tad as well. Yeah, keep the nice gap there for that back, and I'll just quickly check the video settings just to make sure that it hasn't changed all that. No, that's how it should be, and I don't need to do anything with that. Just make sure it won that. There's no reason that should have crashed out, and I didn't get any sort of error message neither. Just random. Right, that one.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Felon's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
I think we've had that catch-up bit before.
Sick of it all.
Right, talk to Molly. Yeah, weird how it did that. At least it
I'm
autosaved
Molly, my
right
lord.
before.
Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Should we say something different just to see if... No, I'm going to stick with teaching them a
That's
lesson
right.
of humility.
Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't...
I'm trying to think of like
Any idea
again.
where our master
All
archer
I know
might
of
be at
is
the moment?
from Witcher 3
No.
and
Sadly,
the
I
Netflix
haven't
series.
got a clue. We've not
So I'm
seen
trying
each
to think
other
of
in
like
ages.
where
The Baroness don't
any
approve
points
of
where
our
Dandelion has
acquaintance.
actually rescued
Says
Geralt.
Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I mean, Dandelion does like sort of help promote Geralt, but this here is like it's more of like no, this is Dandelion trying to get in many knickers. Do I? Trying to think who he might be referring to as a sister, because Dandelion may be sleep around and that, but he's not a bad person, and if he's saying about a sister, he might actually be trying to cover up for someone. So I'm not going to reveal that about him not having a sister.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Again, it could be possible.
Strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
I mean, it could be possible that, like, oh, it looks like I have no choice but to reveal that. Okay.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Is that Ciri?
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
No, that's another one of Dandelion's
Thanks, Molly.
many relationships.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Kind of feel sorry for her, really, because I mean, well, all of them, because the way Dandelion just like leads them on and
Sick of it all.
yeah, it's the lies. Hang on, I need to go into my quest log there and change that to that one. So I still need to talk to Rosa var Atel, but I need to get back to Novigrad first, and it'll probably pay to go back with the nobles there. Where are you? Oh, they're up there. Is that a completely different thing? Yeah, it is. So that's around the back.
Washed your hair lately?
I mean, I kind of feel sorry for her because, like, she's obviously not the sharpest, sharpest sword in the armory, and doesn't realise that Dandelion's leading her on. But like, Dandelion's a prick for leading her on.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Again, he's one of the decent Nilfgaardians.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
And the whole thing was Ciri and that as well. If it wasn't for Dandelion,
There must be order.
the whole... Well, there would be no plot with, you know... It would just be the story of Geralt going around killing monsters. You wouldn't have any of the Ciri stuff, because it was Dandelion that requested Geralt's help. Because, again, Dandelion had been sticking his pole where it doesn't belong, and really put it in the wrong person's wife. So he has Geralt essentially as a bodyguard. I need to find some way to get in there, but I... can't go in around the front.
So, what's it gonna be?
I'm with Dandelion and his what he gets up to. Obviously, in a city like this, he's got access to plenty of prostitutes. He could go there if he wanted. So I don't think it is so much of like he just likes sleeping around as much as he likes the danger of who he does it with. Am I putting myself into a area where I'm gonna end up killing myself by falling off a huge cliff? It's a bag there. Oh no, it's a body.
Interesting.
My darling Rosa, from the first moment I set eyes upon you that fateful evening in my Vegelbuds... Sorry, that fateful evening at the Vegelbuds, I think that's how that's pronounced, my heart has only beaten for you. I can't eat or sleep. My master threatens to terminate my apprenticeship, and I don't even know if you remember me. Albert Vegelbud introduced us near the roasted capon table. I happened to be eating one when I saw you. It stuck in my throat, and I started to choke, and you laughed. Oh, how sweetly, how brightly you laughed. That marvellous sound still fills my ears to this day, and I live in hope that I'll be given a chance to hear it once more. I beg you, meet with me, even if it's just for a moment, just for a second. I will wait by the well in Gildorf every day at dusk. If you care for the life of a poor lad fallen hopelessly in love with you, take pity and come. Do not torture me with eternal waiting. How did he end up there? Well, it looks like I can get in that way. I'm just curious first what's through here, because this looks like this used to be a bridge or something through here. Or is it just a sewer? Oh joy, I hate water hags. I wasn't expecting to come across a water hag in that, and obviously I need to check my health there. Where will that have auto-saved?
washed your
Not
hair
too far
lately?
back. Sure, I keep forgetting that, like, Garrock's hair grows.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Of course, when I went in there as well, when the water hag turned up, Garrock was saying some monologue there which I didn't catch.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving in slippery, the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
It sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
Right. So I didn't
One
properly...
false move and you will regret it.
Really? Well, that explains the body around the back. I didn't actually listen to that dialogue the first time round.
Hey there, handsome.
Oh no, so my health is full, so obviously that water hag would just really hurt. So I just need to remember to put take a potion first.
Interesting.
No, I don't need to read it just yet. Now I'm ready to
There's something here.
Oh, wrong button. What we need. Drowners I don't have much of a problem with as long as I don't get completely mobbed by them. Yes, I hate water hags. Right, where's that other one? That wall can come down. Oh, it's an illusion. Okay, this seems a bit they're either practicing an illegal religion or practicing magic, which is, again, in this city is illegal. Am I completely in an area that I'm not? I'm not sure I'm meant to be here. I come this way to get into the mansion, but I think this may be meant for something else. because this is taking me away from the mansion now. Yeah, this is something else. Oh, hang on. Does that get me up in the mansion? No. Obviously that can only be opened up from above. And before, yeah, after I've done this bit, I need to meditate again because I'm out of swallows and I need to mix up some more. So, that leads back out to the streets. I'm obviously trying to find some way to break into the house from behind.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, Sugar Puss.
It's Lady Var-Atra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, Sugar Puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I'll let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
He's wearing Nilfgaardian heraldry on his armour. Not completely Nilfgaardian though, because you've got
Won't
those.
you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
That's Nilfgaardian as well.
Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Oh, no, I just gotta hope I don't accidentally pull out the hatchet or the silver sword.
You're my
she
new
changed.
instructor.
She changed quick.
Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood,
Hang on.
to start with. I must know your worth.
Yeah, now I remember where the dodge button is.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Well, I think it's obvious that it's not the same person from upstairs, because they changed pretty damn quick, their hairstyle changed, and they have no idea who I am.
I'm a Witcher. I'm looking
A Witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a Witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
I'll see what she says about that first.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Although that looks like that might go into some side quests of giving them lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Why won't it lock on? And I'm stuck between two posts there. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
What do you mean I can barely handle one? You only hit me because I was pressing the D-pad instead of the stick.
You're quick. Stop floating and fight.
Oh, no, she actually caught me there. Too early there.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop flaunting and fight! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Yeah.
Can't rightly refuse
it
a
might lead to
request from a
something
lady.
else.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Identical twins, so they're probably both cause mischief.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
I can't tell whether they're arguing or just bantering. What has interested in politics got to do with anything?
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Hey Lanoob188, thank you for the follow.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Yeah, it seems
changing
really
subjects.
Weird place to have that there. You know, talking about Dandelion and then suddenly talking about the war.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and
Why
generous
does that name
patron of
sound
the arts as
familiar?
a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
There was a
Gotta ask
Calonetta
Zoltan
in
about
those
this
poems.
Calonetta.
I'm sure there was.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
It seems she's not wanting lessons, is she?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
I'm seeing like a very Arya and Sansa Stark sort of relationship between them. Go and consult with Zoltan and then look at some of the side quests.
Just look at the freak.
Piss off! None of your kind will get in here on my watch.
I've just come out the door, so
Piss off! None of your kind will get in here on my watch.
not very good at your job then, are you?
Wow. Trade we do with the Empire. We shall lose our shares in the Maritime Company.
Oh yeah, I'm obviously in the posh part of town, aren't I? Just listen to all that snobbery.
You also told me to come next week. Exactly.
And the guards up here are all in plate rather than
Last week.
leather armour and stuff. Yeah, and now you get to the areas where there's piss and shit in the street.
Well, save me. I'm dying of poverty.
Okay. Something's kicking off somewhere for people to be reacting like that.
The eternal fire will guide you.
So, how you go with this healer?
Oh, and I could understand them reacting like that to me if I had my sword drawn. So again, I keep saying about the attention to detail, but I like how they've got the buildings where they are wider at the top than they are at the bottom. And the reason for that, you can clearly see on the floor. So in the reason the buildings are made like that is so you could, empty your chamber pot out the window into the street. But people could basically just walk along underneath like that and usually not get hit by it.
Nothing hurts as much as life. Monsieur Sultan, you old bug. What's this? Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury crackers. Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? You got to start talking any day now.
Owls don't talk, do they?
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we want to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Let's see what Zoltan has to say first.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines of dubious worth.
Yeah, I am curious.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford-Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. Made her stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones. Tried to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human women, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe.
Dwarves like
or maybe
stuff
he
with
did
rocks.
all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberids, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
A female Dandelion. Yeah.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Right. So we've got 9 hours. Is that right? Oh, my maths is being... No, 15 hours. So see if there's any side quests in this area. That's going to be way too much for me at level 23. Fencing lessons, that's tomorrow. The volunteer. Okay, let's have a look at what that one is. That's not too far, it's just around the corner as well.
Got a foolproof method for
Well, actually, no, it's not.
Come on, Roach.
Are those halflings?
Elko.
Hey.
They don't look like dwarves.
Black cat must have scared your mum when she was bearing you.
I thought this was just around the corner, but it's not. It's not that far by horse. It would have taken me ages to walk it though.
Let's go kill some monsters.
Move it.
Oh, there's a billboard there. May as well quickly grab whatever's on that.
Come on, Roach. Run, Roach.
Why are you sending me?
Whoa!
Giddy up.
Yeah, the GPS-y thing in like pretty much every game I play is I end up like, why are you sending me this way? That's I'm on horseback or I'm in a car. I can't even remember. Just the thought, actually, I just noticed my swallow there, so I'm going to quickly meditate. Just in case I end up running into monster. I mean, it's got a level 12 thing. I don't think I'm level 12. But I think I'm going into something where there's not going to be just a conversation.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam. Honor in the fatherland.
I've often wondered, like, why do so many people in the Witcher series, like, you know, be it the games, the books, the TV show, why do so many people want to try and pick a fight with the Witcher? And I can't remember how old Geralt is supposed to be at this point, but he's got probably 75 years on him. Easy 75 years, because I think I'm just trying to think now, when he meets Yennefer. Yennefer had been serving... yeah, she'd been serving in the court for about 50 years before she quit all that work and then started basically... Why are you sending me? Before she started selling essentially magical Viagra. So, yeah, you're looking at about 75 years old by the time she meets Geralt. And Geralt...
Take it easy.
...was,
Won't let them boss you around, eh?
Yeah, was he, yeah, I'm sure Geralt was around before Yennefer. And when Geralt claimed the Law of Surprise, you're looking at least 25-ish years. That sounds like a dragon or a wyvern behind me, or a griffin.
Whoa there, Roach.
In the army, lost to you, and the all. Your boy now in the army, lost to
Is that a troll?
all.
That's a troll. Right, does the troll want to converse, or are you not being...
You mans! Here, Redania Camp Army! No cross, no boat steer!
Redanian army? Where are you hiding them?
In here! Me! No see mans?
hiding them in his
King
stomach?
Ravodid Army! Order got guard boats is.
Or maybe not.
Boats are in pretty bad shape.
Me guard boats, let's say. But no wood for to make a fence. Their boats, aye. So me fence make a boat. Boats guard boats.
Yeah, but the Redanians were probably just hoping that Rock Troll would just put people off of going near them.
Why'd you join the army?
Quite
Someone
inventive
recruit
for a
you?
Rock Troll.
Crude? No crude. Come good soldier mans. Say chargy man wants boats. Peasanters, they steals peasanters' boats. That's the trollololo. Dunno.
Think I do. Redanians seized some peasants' boats. Thought the peasants might try to take them back. What happened next?
Chargy man go. Soldier mans drink and sing. Lot sing. Listen, troll. Both. Come peasanters, swing sharpie sticks. I help one army. Runner to runner. Holla peasanters. Holla soldier mans. Gentle. Move them apart. But all lie down. Soldier mans too. But order had me watch boats. And what I? Trollololo soldier man now. Trollolo just sing too. You for sing you?
No thanks. Heard you earlier. But listen, where are the bodies? Don't see any.
Hungry go. Should no waste. Peasanters good food. Soldier man friends. Not so good big stew. Always good.
No, he didn't kill the soldiers. He... Yeah,
Guess I understand. Wartime rules.
Man's soldier man too?
No.
Trollololo. Makes man soldier man. Trollo. Chargy man. Say, bring paint. And man brings paint.
Paint? What are we talking about?
Paint! Paint! Red colory, white colory, city gods, no city go. Trollolo, What's boats?
So, by the sound of it, the soldiers stole the boats, told the troll to to watch the boats, and then while the soldiers were drunk, the peasants turned up to take their boats back, fought with the soldiers, and either the troll was doing exactly as it was told and watched the boats, or tried to break the fight up and accidentally killed them all. But it's with a lot of like fantasy games, it's like you come across like any monsters and you treat them as monsters. Whereas I know this from the TV series. Again, I haven't read the books. I really want to read the books. But what you may see as monsters in the Witcher series are not bad necessarily. They're just, yeah, there is lines of good and evil are not quite a thing. And it's like well, you saw in one of the previous streams what they're doing in Novigrad to anything that is not human. And they're just, you know, that is evil. You had a Doppler there that just simply wanted to live, and they burned them because they were a Doppler.
Fine, I'll try to find some paint for you.
Good mans! Redania army, no service forget.
So you've got a troll here that's essentially being taken advantage of because they're not that intelligent. And I think you can forgive them eating the corpses. It's not like the troll can go off and find food because he's doing as he's told and is guarding the boats. Even though he broke the boats up to make a fence to keep the boats safe, which, like I said, is actually quite inventive for a troll.
Hey there.
Hang on, is there a fast travel point around here? Actually, I'm not that far from the city itself, but I'm going to go... No, I don't. I just want to set the thing. There we are. Yeah, to build a fence like that is quite inventive for a troll. But yeah, I'm very much getting the impression that...
Whoa there, Roach.
Either the troll accidentally killed them all, or left them to it while he was guarding the boats. So obviously if this was like a Lord of the Rings game or pretty much any other fantasy game, you come across a troll. Oh, is that a barber's?
Look at that, just look.
Yeah, if you come across a troll, you kill it. But not in the case of Witcher.
Greetings, Master. What can I do for you?
Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
Right, let's clean that up. I'm just curious how long it would take for it all to grow back. And I'll get the hair cut right short as well. Shaved except for a ponytail, long and loose, loose, not too long. Shaved on the sides, short on top and a ponytail. The Elven Rebel cut. There isn't just short. See what the Elven Rebel cut is. I'm just curious how long it takes for his hair to grow out. That's probably as short as you're going to get it in there, but yeah, I'm just curious how long it takes for his hair to grow out. If it does grow out.
Are you a witcher?
traitors and bandits on the high road.
I think it's quite amusing as well that the troll wants to paint the fence.
Where's this side of the pond?
Is that the... What am I doing here? Is that who I'm talking to?
Go on, don't think twice, just buy. Hey!
Yeah, I want to stop on a bit of scenery.
What can I do with you for? If I ain't got it today, say the word and I'll have it tomorrow.
Let me see. Might pick something.
There we are, there's the paint. That's not much.
So long.
Right, so back to that fast travel point up here. Go and see the troll again, and then I'm going to go and have a quick break.
Ah! Fuck! Best where's this side of the pond, Tom? Have a pull back out.
Probably going to come across like more other types of monsters where almost like the instinct would be to, to attack them. But it's like, as is true in real life, the worst monsters tend to be human.
And see them merchant aging revenant. Private Snake, report on order.
So he's really proud of his duty to the Redanian army, but they probably don't.
Just so happens I have some paint on me.
Don't even know he's here.
Oh! Oh! Uh-oh.
He doesn't know
What's
how to
the
paint.
matter?
Has paid, but how? Dunno.
Might be a problem.
Man's how no. I order. Man's knows.
I guess I do. Depends what.
Birdo colory. Redania Birdo. Shields like.
Right, so he wants to paint the Redanian standards.
Guess I can give it a shot. Got a brush?
Beautiful. Pretty Birdo.
Think so? As long as you're happy with it.
Man's good. Not like other mans take Jews. And barrels and ours for more. The impatient.
No, that's telling me to do the skeleton bit. Right. Given the time there as well, let's check the Broken Flowers plot again. So I have to wait until evening for that. It's nearly sundown.
Die, die, die. Let's end here with King Fancy.
I don't know, I would have kind of liked to have seen a bit more around the troll there, like a little bit more. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe I might end up coming across. Why have I got on? I didn't want to get on Roach, I wanted to use the fast travel. Yeah, I might end up coming across some Rodanians that are like, have you seen this troll? Of course, like, if I do end up coming across Redanians or whatever that want to kill that troll because of whatever, I think I'm probably going to end up sticking up for the troll. But for the moment, as it's coming up to sundown, I'm going to take a quick break and I will be back in a few minutes. Hopefully by then it will, the sun will have gone down. So I will see you all shortly. I am travelling that fast that my shots are coming back at me. Does it look like he uses the toilet roll when... He's got two toilets like right next to each other. Does he like perch on two toilets at once? It's almost like it's got... It adds to flavour. Yeah, oh, I can't pass to something I think you could do with for your food hygiene. Fucking disgusting creature of a cook. Fine, I'm gonna just go in there full melee. It's like, fuck you, zombies. I'm gonna, yeah, just...
Hello, balls.
Yeah, fuck you, and fuck you. Yeah, fuck you too. And you. Yeah, more you. Yeah, you can fuck off, and you. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go a bit slow here because I can't.
Asteroid
Shit!
Impulse ray emitter.
I give you a chance to leave and
What the
save
fuck?
your wretched hive.
God, that scared the shit out of me. I did not close that door behind me. Oh, the fuck!
What?
And a poacher lining up a shot of an African white rhino. And on Malcolm's track, you got a runaway stroller carrying triplets. A trolley will disturb an ancient Native American burial ground. But those Native American Indians are the evil geniuses who masterminded this whole scenario. That would have made more sense on top of the babies, actually.
Yeah.
Alien... Sorry, it's just the... I don't want to go any further. The tongues are doing fine. I'm sure there's a bit of a glitch there because whenever I hit his balls and they don't bleed, he just stays there and he just tries to teabag you and stuff. But then, like, if you hit his balls and they do bleed, eventually he just, like, ass drops the floor and breaks it open and you fall down.
And that survey says. Nope. Are you
Are you?
That's a good one.
That's brilliant. I like it. I like that one. Oh, that one's good.
Okay, so far.
God, he didn't see me get in here. So, why is it sending me this way to get to the Kingfisher? Now, let's have a look at the world map. Is it sending me... Am I in complete? I am in completely the wrong area. Why? Right, let's go back to that fast travel point. That's where I want to be. Hey B-Lurk, how are you?
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper.
Really? I've been all over Novigrad now.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Yeah, I decided to give Garrel a short haircut and a clean shave just to see how long it takes to grow out.
Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
So what's it you have to do at work? I hope this isn't going to be copyright content. I'll soon find out on the VOD. If this bit in the VOD goes silent, I apologise to everyone watching.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
So there's two reasons I wasn't talking then. One of them was because I actually wanted to listen to it. The other is just in case that is classed as copyrighted content and Twitch muted the audio for that bit. But being CDPR probably wasn't copyrighted because with what's he called, Cyberpunk 2077.
I know him.
They purposely have music in that
Twas he
isn't
murdered some Temerian
copyrighted
boys back in
content
White Orchard.
Silence.
because they support streamers.
A murderer? There's a war
Hey, Chrissy.
on. Some die.
How are you getting on?
Please argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Butcher of Blaviken
Don't let
come
him
up
provoke
again?
you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this?
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Oh, so that's what that's... Of course. The lilacs and that, that's the whole thing of Yennefer. So yeah, that song was about Geralt and Yennefer. The whole thing with sorceresses, that wasn't Geralt cheating, that was Geralt had amnesia, and in a way Triss Marigold kind of probably took advantage of that.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Yes.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Right, yeah, it's... The thing is, Geralt would say, hope Dandelion gets out of this alive, but the reality is Geralt would go and save him.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Yeah, I'll do those level ups a bit later.
A witcher. Eternal fire, have mercy. Do you seek to get me drunk, sir?
If I was seeking to get you drunk, madame, we would not be drinking Côte de Blessure.
Oh, I ever not.
It's too expensive.
Clean the ticket. How's a man to tell?
I do kind of like that.
I shall stop coming.
Even with the ball, they still manage to
The liquor is the same, but the clientele is
They didn't die.
Yeah, so this establishment is kind of in between. You've got a few... Oh, another board thing around there, which I don't think I can get to from the side. So all sorts in there. Probably come out on this side of there, couldn't I?
What's he doing here? What's he doing here?
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy with what?
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
What kind of a name is Happen?
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
I'm assuming he's got a towel round him. Yeah.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Why? Oh, now it's corrected the.
He doesn't blush.
Where I've got to go.
Then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended in peace.
Okay, so this is very mafia.
Clear that you've not seen
Sending a body back with their hands shoved up their arse.
Easy, Cleaver.
Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
He's got to have a London accent with a face like that.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Part of me wants to say none of your business, but if that's Cleaver, it's probably not a good idea.
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Keep it together, legs!
Sorry. It's frustrating when NPCs get in the way. Oh damn it, I need to pay attention to the health bar. Oh, I can't do the...
Stop walking into his soul!
They got him.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
You could easily say that it was after any of them turned up. Again, doesn't seem an appropriate moment to say that.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Whoreson? Find me first.
Yeah, I'll go with the second one because, like, Cleaver's obviously out to get him.
I need to find Whoreson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
I'm curious what his past is. I'll see what that triggers.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect, but we just don't talk about it. No need to.
I think when you're in a criminal underworld, avoiding a war is...
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war
smart.
with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding. but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
I think I'd probably be better off going to the arena, because I can sort of pose as someone who wants to fight
Arena
there.
sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start with the arena with that.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Yeah, I'll just go.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
No, let's just go with Irritable.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Right, so obviously got a bunch of side missions I'll be doing for him.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Right, well, I'm going to do a meditation there. And then save it. if I can remember how to say it. No, wrong buttons. And I'm gonna go and look at doing a raid. So let's have a look at who's online. See what they're up to. Bear with me a second while I quickly open up just I think so I can see what people are playing, because obviously I would like to do something similar, or take people to like a role play game or just something somewhat similar. It doesn't look like anyone's playing, or at least on my list is playing any Witcher. However, Mocha the Vampire is playing Final Fantasy V, so we'll go and say hello to Mocha the Vampire. And as for myself, I will be back on again later this evening at 9 PM to play Cyberpunk 2077. I can't actually remember where I am, what I'm doing in that. I know that I'm doing a bunch of races and stuff and a lot of driving around. And I think I've got to start the Pan Am missions on that. So, yeah, join me for that at 9 PM. If you want more Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, I'll be playing that again at 2 PM next Wednesday. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm not doing a stream. I would normally be doing Rise of the Tomb Raider, but I need to do a few things tomorrow afternoon, so yeah, leaving that one blank. So we're off to see Mocha the Vampire, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.